Hello YouTube, this is MissVindicat and we are going to have breakfast together. This was actually a requested video because in a recent grocery haul I told you guys about chocolate sprinkles. Here we've got the famous Dutch chocolate sprinkles, and yes, we consider this a healthy breakfast choice. And I got a request from someone who asked me if I could show you guys the sprinkles. So here I am. I've got this plate with this cute bird, and I've got a knife. I've got some biological, like organic, it's not butter, but it's like a butter variant with less fat in it, and it's plant-based. And I've got the sprinkles, I'll tell you more about that. And I've got some bread, and I've got coffee in my Dutch Holland cup. And there is a couple of farmers on here, and I don't know. Oh, I can use one of these to put under here. Remember these things? I showed you them in a video a while back. So yeah, they're actually little maps of London. And then I've got some bread. It's actually mice bread, corn bread. And I just got this from the freezer, so I'm going to start by getting a slice out of here, because it'll probably still be frozen. So here I've got it frozen indeed. Now it's wet over here. Alright, so I've got this slice of bread, and it needs to, become unfrozen. I'll put it on top of my coffee, and that gives me the chance to show you this package of sprinkles. This is actually the most famous brand of chocolate sprinkles, called Vins, and this is the Dutch word hagelslag. And what does it mean? It sort of means like it's raining chocolate. And here it says chocolade hagelslag, which means chocolate sprinkles, but it's like the regular sprinkles in the Netherlands are considered to be made of chocolate, so actually the chocolate part is a bit redundant, I think. And here it says pure, and that is this is not the milk chocolate, but the dark chocolate kind. That's the one I like best, or I've sort of told myself that this is healthy in a way. And I mean, I don't really believe this is a healthy breakfast choice. It's just ever since I was a little kid, I don't know any better, We're eating this, all the Dutch people are eating this. Well, actually not all of them. My dad doesn't like it, although he's fond of chocolate. So yeah, that's kind of strange. And then what's the nice thing about this brand? It's the packaging. You can hear the sprinkles. This is pretty new. I opened this one yesterday. Here there's this little carton thingy. It opens up and the sprinkles come out of here, and you can close it again. But the back side here, this is what I always like best, and that is there. Even when I was a little kid, there was always something fun on the back. Sometimes it was a cartoon, or it was like a little joke, or it was like a puzzle, or they just always made this cute stuff on the back. Let me show you this. It's cute, right? Yeah, exactly. So, let me see what's on here. Oh, it's actually, oh, that's funny. It's about Darwin and the beagle. I hadn't even seen this yet because I was saving this, I thought I'll take a look when I record this video. But I just made a study with me video about Charles Darwin and his discoveries and the beagle, which was his ship that he used to travel the world. So here, this was the ship. And then over here it's about the highest bungee jump in the world. Oh, from out of a balloon, like a hot air balloon. That's very scary. And then here it's the Rava, or this river in Washington in the United States. And that is one of the most dangerous rivers to raft. Yeah, I would like to do that actually. That is like the good kind of scary, and this bungee jumping, at least for me, is the wrong kind of scary. And then here it says, keep looking at these packages to find more stuff. So, and then here, this is maybe why my dad doesn't like it. It says the ingredients, and the first ingredient is sugar, and then the second one is cacao powder, and then the third one is cacao butter. So I really should stop eating this, I think. I don't know, it's just, it makes me happy. I love for breakfast to eat one slice of bread with cheese, and then another one with these chocolate sprinkles. And I do eat a lot of yogurt with fruits and muesli, and I do eat healthy stuff as well. Let's turn this one to the other way. Oh yeah, it's actually working pretty well. It's already starting to get good. So yeah, and there's this other funny thing that one of my friends who lives in London, she is married to a guy from England. No, from Italy. Sorry, they live in England, and she's married to an Italian guy. And they just had their first baby, by the way. It's very cute. I'm really happy for them. But he doesn't like the chocolate sprinkles either, and he does like chocolate a lot. So one time I was sort of drilling him, like, why don't you like the chocolate sprinkles if you do like chocolate? And he was a bit hesitant to tell me because he's an Italian guy, he doesn't like to be blunt, and also he knew that it was like the Dutch pride. So I really had to interrogate him, and then finally he said, well, because I don't consider your chocolate sprinkles to be chocolate. And I had to laugh so hard because he was looking like, am I getting into a fight because I tell this? And I just never thought about that. And now, seeing the ingredients, and that the first thing is sugar. I mean, it's just crazy. I don't know why most Dutch people are way more fat than they are. I mean, we've got obesity is a bit of a problem, but not as much as in some countries, I think, here in the Netherlands. So now I've got crumbs of bread on my coffee. Well, it's not too bad. So let's take another sip. Oh, I love coffee. So I think the slice of bread is good to go. So we're going to start by opening up this butter. I already used quite a bit from this. So I'm just going to take a little bit and put that on top. And you do need this or something like this because the chocolate sprinkles, they will fall off easily if you don't. So it's convenient to use some kind of stuff that is a bit like glue. And what you can also do is to use peanut butter as the glue and then put chocolate sprinkles on top. And when I was growing up, I never dared to try that because I thought it would taste bad. But I don't know, somewhere along the lines I tried it and it's actually really good. And it makes sense because it's basically like M&Ms, right, with nuts inside. You've got nuts and you've got chocolate, and that's just a good combination. So here we go. I'm going to open it up like this, and I don't know if you can see it, but there's the chocolate sprinkles in there. And now comes the fun part. Now we're going to sprinkle the chocolates. And now there is a bit of debate going on in the Netherlands about what a normal amount of chocolate sprinkles is. For me, I like to do it more or less like this, although I am usually putting another slice of bread on top so that I will have, more bread and less chocolate. But that doesn't look as nice for the picture, so I think I'll just keep it like this for now, and then I'll cut the bread. And I usually cut it twice, so I get 4 little parts. I'm trying to do this a bit quietly, which is sort of working. Now you see what happens, the chocolate sprinkles will just stick to the knife because there's still a bit of butter on the knife. So yeah, now we can eat it. Let's take a bite. This is actually very good, guys. And as you see, it gets messy like easily with the chocolate sprinkles. Oh, the bread also really tastes very good. Really fresh. Alright. So what I like about the chocolate sprinkles is that afterwards, if you eat it, there will be sprinkles left. So what you do, you lick your finger, you wet your finger a little bit, and you put it in there. So you'll get them, and you can just eat them. And that's like half the fun of it. So yeah, this is kind of a strange habit, I think, of the Dutch. By the way, if you live somewhere else and you also have chocolate sprinkles, please tell me. I think it's typically Dutch, but maybe other countries have it too, and I'd like to know. So you've got the dark chocolate ones and the milk chocolate ones, and there's also a variant that has like neon colors, like yellow and orange and green. Well, is it green or is it more like pink? Yeah, I think pink and orange and yellow thingies. But that's basically just sugar and no other ingredient at all. So that is, I do like it, but it's a bit too much. And there's also this one that you can see here on the side. It's called hagelslag, and that is like white chocolate and dark or milk chocolate. I think dark chocolate together. So you have two types of colors. And I remember when I was younger, this company Vans launched a dark chocolate and like caramel chocolate. So you would have like dark brown and light brown, and that one tasted so very, very good. I ate that for like, I don't know, forever, and then they discontinued it, and I still can't believe why, because it was way better than this stuff. And this stuff already is pretty good, so I don't know why, or yeah, it's strange, but it's the way it is. And now, as this clearly isn't the most healthy thing, a lot of households or a lot to eat your first slice of bread with something that is considered healthy. Whether it's really healthy like tomatoes and cucumbers or avocado, or it's like, well, healthy like some meat or cheese, which I think is not even that healthy, but okay. And then if you finish that first slice with the healthy stuff, then you can get another one, and for that one you can get something sweet like the strawberry jam or like the chocolate sprinkles. And I was lucky enough, in my family we did not have those rules, and actually my mother is really fond of the chocolate sprinkles, the milk chocolate kind, and she would just want to eat that all the time, so she couldn't really forbid us to do so as well. So I always felt really lucky as a kid for that, which is funny. So yeah, that's what I can tell you about the chocolate sprinkles, guys. I hope you liked the video, and please let me know what you think in the comments of this crazy Dutch habit and what you like to eat. And I'll speak to you soon, tomorrow probably. So thank you very much,